Welcome back to the John and Linetia Show.
Interesting story that came out about these wonderful Boy Scouts of America.
Oh yeah. Now that they're allowing the Scouts to be gay, unless they're Scout leaders. So
I guess they figure they're pull you someplace else. So they have this thing called a Jamboree.
Yes, and that doesn't sound gay at all. Doesn't. A Jamboree, the National Scout Jamboree, doesn't sound gay.
And
even though they're doing zip lining,
they are,
and it's in southern West Virginia. Although I guess maybe it's more incestual.
Yeah, I suppose. But because of the type of activities that they will be doing, there is a weight requirement. So your BMI, otherwise known as your body mass index, of 40 or above. 40 or above.
Right. So if you're a fatty bumbleladdy,
you
can't go to the National Scout Jamboree.
Can't participate. Well,
where you do some rock climbing and hiking and zip lining, and it's West Virginia, probably like running away from the locals who have shotguns and stuff, and
because they do have guns.
Yeah, you know what? It's where the Clampetts came from.
Great.
It's kind of how I see it. Well, Lil Abner kind of.
You know that was just a show, right?
But it was based on reality.
So the Boy Scouts, they're saying that this is important due to health reasons and due to safety reasons.
Well, I suppose you don't want to have like the zip line. You get Tubby on there that pulls the zip line down.
Did you just say Tubby?
Tubby.
Okay.
It's a nickname. What?
Okay. On the other hand, people are not happy with this.
Well, because it excludes, mountainous people.
It excludes people who have a higher body mass index.
Right, fatties.
So,
big people.
They even spoke to a physician. They agreed with this. They
agreed that it's a good thing?
Yes.
Well, I suppose it all depends on the events that they're doing.
Right, and they did state that there are other events that you can participate in, just not this one. Okay. This is my opinion on this. Just my opinion.
Yeah.
It doesn't reflect anybody else's opinion. I think they shouldn't have it.
Shouldn't have what?
They shouldn't have the Jamboree. They shouldn't have the rock climbing, zip lining situation, because it puts people at a disadvantage and might give people low self-esteem. But I think it's going to work a different way, that it's going to make them exercise more and get more in shape.
Yeah, I think like their idea is that the lardos that can't make it, that they'll all of a sudden maybe do some work and do workout video, do a couple push-ups or whatever, get under the body mass just so they can go to the Jamboree and camp out with other boys. And do the zip lining and rock climbing and
this isn't good.
The group hugging and
they
whatever
should have
grab assing, whatever they're doing
in the Boy Scouts.
In the Boy Scouts.
Okay. Yeah, not a good idea. I think they should just cut it out and just have activities where everybody can participate.
Yeah, I don't see why they can't do it and basically have it so that they do activities where. Everybody gets good physical exertion, but it's not unsafe. I mean,
right.
What's the safety thing? I mean, maybe the rock climbing, you don't want to have, somebody that might not be able to pull up their own weight and the such. That's possible.
Or have some things, again, that everybody can do. I mean, come on, it's not that difficult. There are many activities.
I mean, they could do, they could, you get a pool, you could do diving, like Louis Anderson did on that diving show.
I wish you guys could see my face right now.
You know,
Uh,
nothing wrong with that.
okay, we could do some swimming. You can do some basketball.
Yeah.
You could do some. They might be able to do some rock climbing. I think they probably could. You know, but
And you
having
can
to just say that
Yeah.
there are certain people that can't participate due to health reasons, and they got to bring in like doctor statements and
you know,
things.
it's
This is
bizarre.
crazy.
It's bizarre because you know the Boy Scouts of America just kind of more of their kind of exclusionary ways of doing things, and you would
Right.
think that they would be more inclusive. You know,
Aren't they
and,
supposed to be a Christian organization?
They're supposed to be.
Feeling
Yeah.
some prejudice in here.
Everyone knows, Jesus was like 350 pounds
Was he?
when he was up on the cross. Yeah.
Really?
They had to reinforce that cross.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow, that's not what I read.
I read in the Bible that for most of them, the wood itself, for most people when they go to crucify him, that the wood was maybe like an inch thick. Okay. But for Jesus, they had to do like 3-inch thick, big old planks because he was out of shape.
Yeah, I didn't
Remember,
read
he
that.
was walking on water. He wasn't running on water. He really didn't run, many places. How can you with all those sandals?
I just don't know what to say, John. I just don't know. I didn't know you were going to hit me with the Jesus thing today. I didn't know.
Hey, you mentioned Christians.
I did.
Yes.
I said this is supposed to be a Christian organization. Allegedly.
I think if you're going to have this jamboree and it's going to be like an outdoors thing, maybe do some some weightlifting. They could be
Everybody can do weightlifting.
yeah,
Absolutely.
They could be pumping some iron, and the scouts can help each other pump each other.
Golf,
Yeah,
tennis,
yeah,
anything like that.
that's right.
Anytime you exclude a group,
Yeah.
you are not making it better on the organization at all.
Yeah, it's kind of sad, but what do you want
guys
to do?
kind of suck.
It's the Boy Scouts.
So sad. Sorry, guys. My advice: take this jamboree outside, walk in the hills stuff, and get rid of it. Do something else. Thanks for listening to the John and Linetia Show.